Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. All right, we got Marvel Champions on the board, and we've got Valkyrie out there going against Rhino. So round one, Valkyrie lost to Rhino. I'm very ashamed of that. But that's the way the game goes sometimes. And it was a close game, so Rhino just didn't destroy Valkyrie, and I didn't draw horrible cards up front. It kind of came down to the wire. He only had a couple of hit points left. I got stuck in a situation where it didn't really matter what his threat or health. Either way, I was kind of going. So not a whole lot I could have done at the end of that game. But that's part of what makes this game fun, is sometimes you lose. So that's a good part of the game. All right. So we've got Valkyrie on the board. We've got Rhino on the board. One of the things that I've noticed is we've got a couple of weapons that are pretty cool in here, but they don't do anything once you get them on the board. So one of the suggestions in comments, which was a great suggestion, was to get some cards in there that make use of the weapons, like where you exhaust them to do damage. And I will do that if I lose this game. We'll go back and tweak this deck, but I still want to try the pre-constructed deck to see if we can get back past basic Rhino, so standard Rhino. So let's see how this goes here. All right, so we've got a quick strike, which does my attack to him. Hall of Heroes, great card to have out there. We've got Valhalla. So Valhalla is after Valkyrie attacks and defeats an enemy that has Deathglow attached. Exhaust Valhalla, draw one card, heal one damage from Valkyrie. Nice. It's a card also that I can get out of my deck potentially. This is a card I did not play initially. So Chooser of the Slain. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion. Put it into play engaged with you. Draw two cards. So maybe we need to make some use of that. All right. So here's what I'm looking at is Hall of Heroes would be great to get out. I don't think we're going to use this Shield Maiden initially here. I want to try out this Chooser of the Slain. I don't think we're going to end up playing Quick Strike. All right. So we're going to draw two cards to get back up to 6. Another Chooser of the Slain, and Godlike Stamina. All right. Well, that doesn't do me any good because I'm not wounded. Such is life. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to flip on over to Valkyrie. We're going to play one of our Chooser of the Slains, I think. Let's see here. First, let's get our Hall of Heroes out into play first. So we're going to use our strength to get Hall of Heroes. No. Let's not do that. I'm going to hold on, because if I happen to draw Power of Aggression, it would be better used for Hall of Heroes. So let's do our Chooser of the Slain first. So it says, search encounter deck and discard pile for a minion. Put it into play, engaged with you, draw two cards. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to find the Hydra Bomber. Stick him out there. So he's got a when revealed effect, but we're not revealing him. We're putting him into play, so that doesn't go off. He's only got 2 health, so he's a little guy. So actually, it wouldn't have been bad to take the damage, because then I could have actually used Godlike Stamina for something. But anyway, all right. So Hydra Bombers into play. We get to draw 2 cards, and we get a Power of Aggression. And Flight of the Valkyrie. What's that do? That does after the enemy with Deathglow is defeated, discard Flight of the Valkyrie, remove 5 threat from a scheme. Okay. All right, so we got our Power of Aggression to play our Hall of Heroes. We're going to get that into play. All right, so I think we're going to put Valhalla into play. So now we've got the Hall of Heroes, we've got Valhalla. We got stuff going on. We're going to use our Godlike Stamina to put our Death Glow on the Hydra Bomber. All right, so Death Glow says, when attached enemy is defeated, set this card aside out of play. If Valkyrie is defeated the enemy, ready her. All right. So let's go ahead and we will attack with Valkyrie. She attacks for 2. She's hitting this Hydra Bomber, which is going to take him out. Now we need to go through all the things that are going to happen when she does this. All right, so she's going to take out the Hydra Bomber. Death Glow is going to come off, and it's going to do its thing, which is Valkyrie has defeated the enemy. Ready her. All right, so it's going to go back to the side. We're going to ready Valkyrie. All right, we've got Hall of Heroes, which says after you defeat, place 1 glory counter here. So let's put some glory on the Hall of Heroes. And Valhalla says after Valkyrie attacks and defeats an enemy that has Death Glow attached, exhaust Valhalla, draw 1 card, and heal 1 damage from Valkyrie. All right, so there's no damage to heal, but I get to draw a card. All right. So actually we can rinse and repeat this. Oh, we won't get to use the Valhalla again, but we can generate another Hall of Heroes token. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to do another Chooser of the Slain. So I've got another one. It says I get to search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion, put it into play, draw 2 cards. All right, so we're going to get that Hydra Bomber. He's going to come right back on out here. We're going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right. Ooh, this is the thing I missed last game. I did a Visit Valhalla, which says return a Valkyrie card from a discard pile to your hand, but it's an alter ego action. I need to remember that's alter ego. All right. Hydra Bombers out there. We want to put the Death Glow on him. Let's go ahead and let's use our Visit. We use our Visit to Valhalla for that. Yeah. So we're going to Death Glow the Hydra Bomber. And then we're going to attack the Hydra Bomber again. So we're attacking him. We take him out. When we take him out, we get to ready Valkyrie. We get to put another token on the Hall of Heroes. And we can't do anything with Valhalla because it's already exhausted. This goes back out of play. All right. Now, I think we bring Throg into play. So let's do that. I'm going to spend 2. We're going to bring Throg into play, who says after Throg enters play, give him a tough status card. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I missed that. Let's bring Throg back into play before I take the minion out. We'll do that. We'll say I did that. Because when he comes into play, he gets a tough status card if we're engaged with a minion. So let's just say I did it before I took the minion out and I played a little bit smarter. It's not too far to rewind that far. All right. He's going to get a tough status card. All right. Now, I'm going to attack with Valkyrie. Do 2 to Rhino. Boy, this is a long first round. And I really didn't get a whole lot done there. I did get Hall of Heroes and stuff out. So it's a little bit. But, boy, that seemed like a lot of flipping for not huge amounts of progress. Now I could attack with Throg, but I want to save the tough to take an attack from Rhino. Okay, we're going to be done. We're going to exhaust the things. We're getting close to our 3 counters on Hall of Heroes, which is great this early. I'll draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we've got Shield Maiden's a defensive card, which says when the enemy attacks with Death Glow attacks, she gets +2 defense, and she gets to unexhaust, essentially, which is nice, but I don't have Death Glow on Rhino, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. Got a best defense, which leads me to use my attack for defense, but really I've got Throg's got the toughness on him, so I don't know that I'm going to be using him for defending. I do have Aragorn here, and Aragorn's going to give me 4 hit points in the aerial trait. I think I want to get him into play next round. Okay, we're going to go over the villain's turn. So we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino's going to see Valkyrie out here. Throg's going to step in front of this one. Going to take the hit from Rhino. Rhino's attacking for 2. He's going to boost. He's going to boost 2 more, so he's going to hit for 4. But Throg is tough. He's a tough Throg. No damage to Throg. All right. Then we need encounter card. Let's see what we get for encounter card. Encounter card is Shocker. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each hero. Okay. Shocker's going to come into play. I'm going to take 1 damage. All right. End of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. Okay, so things I think I need to do as a hero are, I want to bring Aragorn into play. I'm queued back up to the point where if I take out an enemy, I get some boosts. So I think I want to do that. Problem is Throg's tapped, and I've taken 2. I only attack for 2, and Shocker's going to take 3 to take out. So I can't quite take Shocker out this turn, which is kind of sad. But we'll have to see if there's anything we can do here. All right, so if we do 2 here, we can bring Aragorn into play. He's going to give me 4 more hit points, so we're going to go up to 16 hit points. Wow. All right, we're a tank. I think the other thing we're going to do is we're going to put Death Glow on Shocker. So he's glowy now too. I think we'll hold on to our Shield Maiden here. Now, do we attack Shocker? I think so, and knock him down. Yeah, let's go ahead and we will attack for 2. Hit Shocker for 2. And we'll be done. All right, so we're going to unexhaust, unexhaust. Holding on to our Shield Maiden, and we're going to draw back up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got our sword. It'd been nice to have last round because then we could have taken Shocker out in 1 hit, but such is the way of things. All right. Villain's turn. What's going to happen on the villain's turn? We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. All right. Now, Rhino's going to attack. I could put Throg in front of it, but I don't want to do that this round. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take the hit from Rhino. We're just going to let him hit us. So Rhino's attacking for 2. He's going to get a boost of 2. Oh, so he's going to hit us for 4. All right, that's the breaking and taking. We need to remember that went by. We took 4 from Rhino. All right, Shocker's going to attack. He attacks for 2. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and use my Shield Maiden against that. So if I use Shield Maiden, that's going to heal me 1. I've already got the Death Glow on Shocker. You don't have to worry about putting that back out there. All right, so we're going to use Shield Maiden. We're going to block Shocker with Shield Maiden. Okay, so when I do that, I get, when the enemy with Death Glow attached attacks, declare Valkyrie the defender without exhausting her. She gets +2 defense. So she's actually defending for 4. Shocker hits for 2. I don't take any damage. And I don't have to exhaust. So that's good. All right. Now we need an encounter card. Our encounter card is, boom, tough. Give Rhino a tough status card. Okay. Rhino's tough. All right, that's the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. All right, things we want to do on the hero side. We definitely want to bring Dragon Fang into play. Let's get Dragon Fang out there. It's going to give me +2 attack to whoever's got the, essentially the red dot from Valkyrie on him. We're hunting you down. And I think we're going to go ahead and hunt down Shocker because that's what Valkyrie should do. All right, so she is going to attack Shocker. She attacks for 2. Dragon Fang's going to give her 2 more, so that's 4. And I don't think there's any other boost there, but that's more than enough to take out Shocker. So Shocker's going to go away. And we have some Death Glow action that happens. So I get to ready Valkyrie from the Death Glow. Hall of Heroes is going to go up to 3. Now, getting my stuff, I can spend 3 tokens, but that's also Alter Ego. I have to remember that that's Alter Ego. All right, Valhalla says, after I defeat the enemy with a Death Glow, exhaust Valhalla, draw a card, and heal a damage from Valkyrie. So I'm going to draw a card. We're going to heal 1 from Valkyrie. All right. Next up. I think we attack with Throg. Take away the tough. Then do we use our godlike stamina? I've got two things. I could heal 2 and discard a status. I can quick strike, which deals the damage to an enemy equal to your attack. Right now my attack is 3. Well, I can't play the quick strike because it costs too much, so that's not happening. So let's use our quick strike to put Death Glow on Rhino. All right, so now if we attack Rhino, we're attacking Rhino for 2, 3, 4. So we're going to hit him for 4. He's going to go from 12. He's going to go down to 8. Okay, do I play my godlike stamina? It's going to heal me too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play godlike stamina. A little bit of healing. All right, now the question is, do I go over to my alter ego side and try to get that Hall of Heroes action going on next turn where I get just a fistful of cards? I don't think so. I think we're going to save that until later in the game. We're going to be done. We're going to unexhaust all of our things. And we're going to draw back up to 5 cards. Oh, Throg didn't attack, so he should have a consequential damage. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we got some interesting things here. So we have the Bifrost, which says I have to be Asgard, which is not a problem for me. Exhaust Bifrost, search your deck for an Asgard ally and play it, paying its cost. Shuffle your deck. Okay, so it's not get it, I have to play it. All right, so and then I got to remember I still got Thor in there. He costs 3, and Angela's in there, and she costs 0. All right, we have a Have At Thee, which says deal 7 damage to an enemy. If the enemy has Death Glow, this attack gains Overkill. Whoa, there's some damage. All right, we've got Annabelle Riggs. What's she do? 1 thwart, 1 attack, ally, civilian. Alter ego action. Exhaust Annabelle Riggs. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for a Valkyrie card. Add it to your hand. Shuffle the rest back into your deck. All right. So that's the end of our turn. We're over to Rhino's side. So what's Rhino going to do? First thing he's going to do is he's going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. That's getting a little bit scary because we would like to jump to alter ego at some point here. Going to need to do some thwarting. All right, Rhino is going to come to attack Valkyrie. Valkyrie's going to take this hit with her big 16 hit points. So he's got 2 attack. He's going to boost up to 1 more, so he's going to hit me for 3. All right, so we're at 5 damage now. Add a 16, it's nothing. All right, we're drawing counter card. Counter card is boom, false alarm, unrevealed, you are confused. Oh. Okay. That's okay. She's not great at thwarting anyway. She wasn't planning on, well, I'm going to need to do it pretty soon here. Okay. So that's the end of Rhino's turn. We're over to the hero turn. All right, we've got a little bit of a predicament here because threat on there is getting a little bit high. Don't know that I'm super concerned about it, but it is a little bit of a problem. So I could attack with Throg. That would knock him down enough that I could take him out with Have At Thee. It would be nice if I could take him out with Valkyrie, because then she gets the Death Glow benefits. Problem is he's at 7 and I can only hit for 2. I could get the Bifrost out there and Have At Thee's not coming into play this round because I would need, well, Angela could come out, or I could have Thor come out. If Thor comes out, I think he hits for 3. I would have to spend 3 to get him out there. So, yeah, we can do this. All right, so we're going to use our godlike stamina to put the Bifrost out there. We're going to use our Bifrost to search for an ally, and we're going to grab Thor, I think. Let's see here. Where's Thor? Quick Strike Thor. All right. Ooh. So let's see here. Thor's going to come into play. He's going to come into play with toughness. When Thor attacks a minion engaged with the player, spend an energy resource, resolve the attack against each minion engaged with that player. All right, that's not going to really come into play. But we're going to get Thor out there. And you know what? We've got the energy thing going on. Like, that's like the perfect card to help get Thor into play. And we're going to hold on to our Have At Thee. And we're going to let Annabelle Riggs go. All right, so we bring Thor into play. He comes into play with toughness, which isn't going to matter a whole lot. Well, it is actually. He takes 2 consequential damage when he attacks, which is what he's going to do. He's going to attack. He attacks for 3. So Rhino's down to 5. That's going to take his toughness away. All right, Throg's going to attack for 2. So we're going to knock him down to 3. This is kind of bad because I'm going to get the breaking and taking out there, and I'm going to have to sit on it. All right, that's going to make Throg go away because he's going to take another consequential damage. All right, then we have Valkyrie attack Rhino. He's attacking for 2 because he's got the glow. It's 3/4. So she's hitting him for 4, which is going to take Rhino and change him over to Rhino 2. And Death Glow is going to go away. When attached, team is defeated, set this card aside out of play. And then Valkyrie is going to get readied. Okay. Now 2 is going to come out. We're going to need the breaking and taken. Did I see that already go by? Tough, breaking and taken. There it is. It's good because that means I don't have to go through and reshuffle the deck again. So, all right. I guess if I was technically, I should shuffle the deck because that's what the rules say, but nope, we're not doing it because I didn't dig into it. So it's still all there. Okay. Breaking and taken's out. Rhino's coming out with 15 hit points, and I still need to remember to resolve all the other stuff that's going on. So we've got Valhalla, which says defeats an enemy that has Death Glow, exhaust Valhalla, draw a card, heal 1 damage from Valkyrie. So we're going to draw a card. We're going to heal 1 from Valkyrie. She's going to go back to 4. 2 and 2. All right. Let's see here. That's after I defeat a minion, so that doesn't do me any good. All right, so we've got an unexhausted, confused Valkyrie at this point in time. So I think what I do is I put the Death Glow on Rhino. I'm a little bit nervous about taking a lot of damage, or with the breaking and taken, getting 2 advances. But that said, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put the Death Glow on Rhino. I can't really I mean, my thwarting is really mitigated because I'm confused at this point in time. So I think what we do is we go ahead and attack Rhino again. So we're going to hit him for 2, plus he's got the glow, so I do 2 more. So we're going to hit him for 4. He's down to 11. All right, so what that's setting us up for is if we can make it through this next round, we should have him, but there's a lot that's going to happen this next round. So we're going to get these back, pick up all of our exhausted things. We're going to draw back up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. That's 3 Have At These. It would potentially be 21 points of damage, but that's not happening. So we'll see how that goes. There's a quick strike in there too. So yeah, it's an aggression deck. So all right, let's see what happens on Rhino's turn, because this could be what does us in. First thing is we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. which is getting me into scary, advanced, could do bad things territory. Rhino is going to look and see Valkyrie out there, and he's going to come attack. We're going to take this one because he's attacking for 3, and I've still got 16 is my max. I've still got 12 hit points, so we're looking pretty good. So he's attacking for 3. He's going to boost 1, so we take 4, which is a pretty good chunk of damage. We're going to go up to 8. All right, now's when things get dicey because we get 2 face down encounter cards. All right, let's do face down encounter card number 1. We get, boom, hard to keep down. Oh, Rhino's going to heal 4. Well, that wasn't part of the plan. Okay, that's going to take him back up to 15 again, right? That's what he starts with, 15. Not part of how things are supposed to work out. Okay, counter card number 2, because I had him. I'm not sure that I do now. We get Sandman comes into play, and he comes into play with Tough on him. Okay, so we're going to put Tough on Sandman. Then we're done with Rhino's turn, and we're back over to the hero's turn. Okay, so things are kind of interesting now. Now, let's see. What are our options here? Now, right now we're attacking for 2, 4 on Rhino. Have at thee would give us 7 more, so that gets us to 11 with Thor 14. Not quite enough. Close, but not quite enough. And a have at thee is going to take these 3 cards, right? So you need 3 to power it. I could quick strike, which says deal damage to an enemy equal to my attack. I attack for 2, 4. So I could do 4 and then 4 again. So that's 8 plus 3 is 11. Not enough. We can use the Bifrost and go digging for an ally, which at that point, I don't think we've seen Angela yet, so we could get Angela out. So let's do that. We're going to Bifrost and get Angela out. Now, what could be problematic there is she's going to go through 10 cards, and we're going to have to see which villain we get, or which minion we get. And if it's a guard, that could be a problem. All right, so Angela's going to come into play. She says, after Angela enters play under your control, search the top 10 cards of the encounter deck for a minion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I grabbed 10 perfectly. All right. All right, we're going to bring 1 minion from the encounter deck into play. Otherwise, she does not. Oh, it is a Hydra Mercenary. So Hydra Mercenary came into play. That's what I was not hoping for. Shoot. All right. I think I'll shuffle this back in there. That's not how that was supposed to go. All right, so we need to figure out how to make all of this work out because this is really messy at this point in time. Where to go from here? I would really like to pull that Death Glow off of Rhino and put it on the Hydra Mercenary maybe at this point. I don't think that's going to help. All right, so we've got Angela into play. Problem is we're not going to be able to kill Rhino this turn. I don't think. If I had Death Glow somewhere else, I could potentially overrun the Hydra Mercenary into Rhino. That's still not going to get me to where I need to be at. If I go over to the Brunhilde side, it's likely that he will probably scheme out. So that's not a good plan. All right. So I think what we're going to do here, let's see if we can work this out. All right, we're going to have Angela attack Sandman. Get rid of his tough. All right, when we do that, then he takes consequential damage. All right, I'm going to have Thor attack the Hydra Mercenary. I can spend an energy resource, and I resolve that attack against each minion. So if I spend an energy resource, which is my have at thee, then I do that against each of them out there. So it's going to be 3 here and 3 there. Thor's going to take 2 from that attack. He's going to be exhausted. All right. And then I think I have Valkyrie attack Sandman. So we exhaust Valkyrie. She attacks Sandman. She attacks for 2, but that's enough to take out Sandman. Okay, when I do that, I have defeated another minion. So I get another glory counter. It's up to 4. All right. I will bring Valkyrie's spear into play. So now I've got +1 defense, +2 defense against somebody that has the glow on them. All right, and then I'll be done at that point. So I want to go, see, I could go alter ego and risk it. Chances, it's kind of edgy chances about whether I would actually make it. The thing that really concerns me is the break-in. A break-in and taken is going to get me 2 cards. A lot of them in alter ego. I'm going to have to surge and draw another card. And I don't think I've seen either of the advances yet. So I think it would be a mistake to go alter ego at this point in time. Downside is Rhino's at full health. If I can get off an attack, I think I can take him out because I need to do 15. So that's 7, 11, 12, 13. So 7, 11. She has 4 normally, plus another 7. And then I would have another 5 there. So I think we could take him out. We'll just have to see how this plays out. All right, so we're going to draw 3 cards. You know what would be really nice would be one of those Shield Maiden cards. So we're going to, let's get rid of the Quick Strike. And draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now the best defense isn't bad either. That means I could use my defense for my attack. That could be reasonable. Genius puts me in have at thee range. All right, let's see how this plays out. We're going to do 1 threat on the main scheme. It's creeping up there. It's at 5. All right, Rhino's going to see Valkyrie out there. We are at 8 damage. We're going to go ahead and take this one. He's attacking for 3. He's going to get a boost of 2. So we're going to take 5 damage. Oof. All right, we're up to 13. That's pretty painful. I can get 2 cards. The reason I took that damage is if I have another attack, I might need to throw somebody in front of it, or I might need to defend at that point in time. Actually, I forgot to remove my exhaustion counters. Get those out of there. Nobody's exhausted at this point. They probably will be after this round. All right. Card number 1. Boom. Oh, it's an advance. He's going to scheme. All right. So he's going to scheme for 1. He's going to get a boost of none. All right. So we're up to 6. Ugh. All right. Counter card number 2 is Explosion. When revealed, if Bomb Scare is in play, assign X damage. Bomb Scare is not in play. So instead, this is going to surge into something else. All right, let's see what we get. It's going to surge into a Stampede. Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by this attack, that character is stunned. Oh. Okay, so Rhino's going to come for us. I think this is Angela stepping in front of this one. Angela is going to step in front of you. Step in front of Rhino. Rhino's attacking for 3. It's going to climb on up to... Oh, I'm glad that didn't come out. 3 more. So Angela's crushed. Bye, Rhino. All right. She gets to rest for a little while. But Rhino's done at that point in time. And we're over to the hero turn. So the question is going to be, can I do 7 damage in a turn? And I think we've got that because we have a have at thee, which is going to do 7 damage. So we're going to do 7 damage right there. Have at thee, 7 damage. Pow! So we're going to take him from 15 down to 8. So we just need a 5, a 2, and a 1. Uh-oh. Am I calculating wrong? I might not be able to get it. So, oh, I need to get up to 5 damage. I think I'm going to be 1 short. I'm going to be 1 short again. Oh, we have to get through this round. Okay, so how do we get through this round? Oh, that was not how I wanted that to go. Okay, so we did have at thee. We need to exhaust your hero, remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's attack. That's a thwart, but I'm confused, so I can't thwart that away. Oh, am I going to lose based on that again? It's going to be another close game. Oh, all right. I can't thwart because I'm confused, so I'm going to lose that. Oh, there's nothing else. The have at thee gives me the most attack there, so that's 7. Oh, it's gonna be so close because I can hit him for 4, right? 2 with my sword is 4. I need to come up with 1 from somewhere, but I can't. I couldn't have well, when he came to attack, I could have not had Angela take that hit, but I'm too close in order to deal with that. Oh, man. All right, so what do we do here? Right now, the Bifrost isn't going to do me any good because I don't have any more allies in the stack. Valhalla doesn't do me any good. I could potentially go Hall of Heroes and see what I come up with. I think it's going to be really tough. I don't think I'm going to get past the break-in. He's going to scheme out on the break-in. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Let's see here. I can exhaust. Let's see. We can't. So I can't take him out. So I'm going to exhaust to get rid of my confused. We're going to exhaust to thwart 1 off of the main scheme. We're going to... What else are we going to do here? So if I do that, I'm going to give him another card. Because, well, both of the advances went away, so that's good. If I do that, possibly... Yes, that might work. Okay, so let's see if we can make this work. We will now flip over to Brunhilde. It says our death glow goes away. That's okay. We're all right with that right now. All right, we're going to use our Hall of Heroes, which says exhaust Hall of Heroes, remove 3 glory counters, draw 3 cards. 2, it's going to go down to 1. I'm going to draw 3 cards. We're going to draw 1. put an encounter card out there. We're going to shuffle this up. Ooh, actually, sorry. Thor should be gone because he attacked for 2. He should be in my shuffle pile here. Because he did a thwart, which would have given him a consequential damage, which should have taken him up to 3. So Thor's out. All right. We'll see. I'm doing a lot of work to try to pull this out, and it's not very likely that it's going to happen. But we'll see. We'll see if the gods are shining down upon Valkyrie at this point. All right, so we get 2 more cards. 1, 2. We got... Oh. All right, Annabelle's got 1 thwart. Maybe that's who I bring. Do I bring Thor or do I bring Annabelle into play? I could go looking for Thor. I can actually do both of them. All right, so we're gonna use our energy to bring Annabelle into play. So I can exhaust her to thwart, or I can exhaust her to go after the 5 cards. I think I need to exhaust her to thwart. So we're going to exhaust her to thwart 1 off of the break-in. She's going to take consequential damage. We're going to use the Bifrost to go get Thor back. He just went away. He thought he was taking a break, but sorry, not happening. There's Thor. Thor's coming back. Boop. Thor's back. Unfortunately for Thor, he's going to get exhaust again. He would normally get toughness, but I'm going to exhaust him. And that's going to get rid of his toughness. So he gets exhausted. To thwart for 1 more. It's down to 3. All right. Boy, this is a pretty cheesy way to do all of this, but I'm hoping this works out. All right, then on top of all of that, we're going to play a combat training. Spend these 2, put combat training into play. Okay, that's the end of our turn. We're going to exhaust all of our thingamajiggers. Unexhaust, unexhaust. Valhalla, Hall of Heroes, Death Glow. We're going to draw 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Let's see what happens on the villain's turn. This will be extremely messy. Okay. First thing is we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Go up to 2. Rhino's going to scheme. He schemes for 1. He's going to get a boost of 2. Oh, that's 3. That's enough. That ends it right there. Damn it. I was so close. 3. Oh! I don't think there's anything else I could have done there. What would have happened for our encounter cards? We would have got 3 encounter cards. It would have been he'd get tough, he would have been ready to charge, and we would have had a Hydra Mercenary out there. Well, that would have been a bit problematic. He would have got tough. I'm trying to figure out how this would have worked out. He would have got tough. We got Hydra Mercenary. Thor would have taken out the Hydra Mercenary. We'd have needed to do 8 damage. So Valkyrie would have done 2, 3. We would have death glowed him. 4, 5. Yeah. We could have, if we had 1 more threat off of there, we could have taken him out. Oh, so close yet again. Oh, it's just that far. So obviously Valkyrie's not taking Rhino out. I'm kind of struggling here with Rhino. So I'm thinking what I need to do is tweak the Valkyrie deck and take her for another run against Standard Rhino. Because if I can't beat Standard Rhino, I'm really hurting. So, and she seems like a hero that wants to do something, but I just can't quite get there. So, I don't know. Help me out. Suggestions. What do I need to add to this deck? That's what we'll do. We're going to go away from the pre-constructed deck. We'll add in some cards. Let's get some suggestions in the comments to help me figure out what cards I need to add to Valkyrie in order to make her more competitive in my Rhino game here. I think I know what I want to add, but I'm looking for suggestions. So let me know if I missed anything. Also, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see if on the third go I can actually take out Rhino standard with Valkyrie. I think I can do it. And I'll use your, whatever you guys comment below, and let me know what I should add to the deck or what I should tweak in order to get a good Valkyrie deck going to take Rhino out. At that point, I think it's not going to be too tough. I just got to get the right cards. So, all right. So that's it for now. And once again, thanks for watching.